What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. Today, we're going to focus in on the Buffalo Sabres, sending Jaroslav Halak to the Washington Capitals in exchange for Mike Neuver and Jaroslav, third-round pick going back to Washington as well. I really like this deal for the Capitals. Halak's had his ups and downs this year, but this is the guy that took an upstart Montreal Canadiens team to the conference finals with Washington on that playoff bubble. You have to figure they'll be they can definitely utilize his services and possibly make a playoff run. It's a team that has had some inconsistency between the pipes between Neuver and Braden Holtby this season, and bringing a veteran like Halak as kind of a steadying presence. Is he Henrik Lundqvist or Jonathan Quick? No, but is he a guy that's made a playoff run before? Yes. And St. Louis completely overhauled their goaltending situation, bringing in Miller. And you look at it from the Sabres point of view. They had him for literally 72 hours, 96 hours as a Sabre, and Buffalo gets a goalie with some figuring it out to do. I think Holtby's 25, 20. Neuver, is 25, 26. And maybe he helps out, maybe he doesn't, maybe he's not, true number one. But in fairness to the Sabres, you're gonna overturn, all sorts of different leads to try to find a number one goalie. Now that you lost one of your arguably the best goalie in the history of the franchise. So that Dominik Hasek guy in the '90s he was all right, But Washington, has a team with right now bringing in both Halak and Dustin Penner, guys that have their warts on their game but have produced in the playoffs when it matters. I know Halak's last two playoff appearances have been not up to standard, but Halak almost single-handedly knocked Washington out of the playoffs in 2010, so they know what he can do. And I think given the right situation, it's a team that can maybe not make a playoff run, but be better than they have been, with a steady presence between the pipes, and that's what Halak brings them. Do I think they were on a Ryan Miller? Yes. You look at the Kings' ransom in so many ways the Sabres got back for him. It's like, wow, that's kind of a heavy price. But Halak for Neuver and Kleslow, they just acquired yesterday in the Marty Erat trade. I don't know. I think Kleslow ends up getting waived. To be honest with you, if he hasn't, he actually already has been waived on this season. I think he's in the minors right now. But he's not part of Buffalo's future. But they got a goalie that just might be. So that's him and Ed Roth are going to be something to watch going forward. But again, like it for the Capitals, and you get a third-round pick too. For a team that has had to trade a lot of draft picks to build a legitimate contender in our nation's capital, to get a pick back is pretty good. So we'll see what happens and what it means for the long and short term of Jaroslav Halak in DC. Stay tuned for more episodes of the season and beyond. Later, guys.